Hi guys, this is Helmut and I'm gonna share with you my 7-day water fast experience, how I felt and what happened. But first of all, before we start, I wanna share the reason behind why I'm doing this. So actually I'm on a 20-day water fast. My mission is a 20-day water fast and today is just day 7 quite finished. And I have to say, I'm really quite proud to myself because it was really a tough and a hard way to go. Maybe the experience for everyone is different, but it was really a tough time. And the reason why I'm on the fast is to heal my diseases, some autoimmune diseases. I have rheumatism, I hope I pronounced it right, and ankylosing spondylitis. Ankylosing spondylitis. I also hope I pronounced this right. Or morbus Bechterew. I don't know if this is also used in English. And that quite severe pain, of course. And I'm also suffering from muscle pain. And I watched a YouTube video where they said with fasting you probably will heal autoimmune diseases like ankylosing spondylitis and rheumatism. So I'm just try it out. That's it. And first what I want to tell you is how I did and how I felt the 7 days. And then I will tell you how my diseases went. And the third part I want to tell you about emotional and like spiritual experience within that period. Let's start with the hard facts. So I started actually my fasting with about weight of 82 kilograms. And the first day, of course, for me went like nothing in some terms because I always fast one day. I just eat one time a day. So to not eat one day is just normal for me. So actually normally nothing happened. But there was something very special, like on the first day, I felt really kind of depressed. So that was really special. But beside that, just normal. And then there was the second day, I weighed myself on the second day and I had 80 kilograms. I had some bowel movement on the second day. And in the morning, I went to the gym. I didn't want to train hard, but actually was training quite hard. I was didn't go to the limit, but I was quite done. And the experience was like, that's why I was training so hard, because I didn't feel any loss of energy or something like that. But after the gym, I was hungry. And this hunger was really torturing me the next days. It didn't win. It was always, I wasn't starving, but it was always slight hunger, and I got like pictures in my mind. Oh, how pleasurable it would be to eat something. How nice would it be? How joyful would it be to eat something? And this is like a psychedelic torture in some way. But beside that, the second day was fine. The third day, my weight was 78 kilo. I just tell you what it was on the scale. It's quite kind of strange to me. 2 kilo in one day. 78 kilos. And I was also in the gym, but I just wanted to do some warm-ups, like really warm-up. And I recognized when I was in the gym, while doing the warm-ups, I'm exhausted. It took me so much effort for warm-up. I was really quite done just to warm up the body. And then I thought, let's try some push-ups. And I did 5 really sober push-ups. That's actually my best record. And then I felt completely exhausted. So my top score, but I was completely done after that. And normally if you would do 5 push-ups, pull-ups, not push-ups, sorry, pull-ups, 5 pull-ups, and you rest for 1 minute and you try it again, you would probably do 6. for sure a little bit more. But after 1 minute, I was still so done, nothing in my body, no energy at all was replenished, not in my overall body, completely exhausted, nor in the specific muscles. I really felt so weak. So I left the gym, but after a couple of hours, I felt really replenished with energy and quite okay. Let's say okay. I didn't feel like exhausted. I recognized, okay, my power is really down, but if I don't do anything, I feel really well. Let's put it in that way. Then the fourth day, I still had the same weight, 78 kilograms. I had bowel movement again, and I still had the hunger. So this was really like starting torturing me. And I didn't do any activity quite. I was like in the town going around, and I had always this hunger feeling. And I recognized I'm really very quickly exhausted just by running around, going, not really running, just by walking around. I start to feel exhausted. So I really recognized my energy level is going low. And my well-being was not so good because of putting myself away from pleasure of eating something all the time for days. So, but beside that, I felt quite okay. And then on the fifth day, when I woke up at the fifth day, I really thought, I felt awful. I didn't have any energy. I just woke up in some way and I thought, oh man, wow. I woke up, what a pity. What, what a torture just to wake up. I really felt really bad. And I thought, how should I get even like energy to even get my body out of bed? I didn't really thinking, I don't have energy to get my body out of bed. It was really an awful experience, and I was thinking on giving up, on just say, okay, done, no way to do that anymore. And actually then, of course, I could get the energy, but that was like the feeling I could get the energy going down, like swindling, and really felt bad. And I was thinking of for sure something to eat. I need to replenish energy in my body. And when I was thinking really to eat, I don't want to eat anything. But what I did, I drank a half glass of natural beef broth. And I was still thinking like breaking the fast and giving up. But that was the first. I was thinking eating something later. But like after 2-3 hours, I really start to feel quite good again. So I decided, okay, let's prolong it. Just go on with it how it is. I felt like I want to stay on the fast, not break my fast. Just look how it went. And then it went like really up until the early afternoon. I really felt quite energized. I thought, wow, I feel really good in some way. And then in the late afternoon, it went again that I felt bad. And I decided to drink another half glass of beef broth. And then once again, like 2-3 hours later, I really felt good. The evening to go to bed, I really felt quite nice. But there were like this period in the late afternoon really feeling bad, and in the morning it was really like very awful. So, and of course all day long I still was on very low energy. So even I felt good, it was not that I could do something, like I felt good, but as soon as I moved, it was quite, oh my God, still swindling and blurry in my mind if I was walking around and all that stuff. So this was day 5. And then on day 6, when I woke up, it was awesome. I felt so great. I really was waking up, so nice day, happy to wake up. And then I felt I need to go to the toilet, and I was really jumping out of bed, and then start to get blurry in my head because my cardiovascular system reminded me we are not have this power anymore. But like the my well-being was really high. Of course, my real physical body energy was low, but it started really nice. And actually, the whole day, it's yesterday, day 6, the whole day yesterday was quite good, quite energized. I was walking quite around a little bit, then I recognized just walking is really an effort, makes me, I get really out of breath. It takes my breath away when I walking a little bit too fast. I have to walk slowly, and this even takes effort. And I went even swimming about 100 meters. I was swimming. That surprised me. Swimming was fine. I didn't feel I'm exhausted or anything. I still felt, of course, I was just smoothly swimming. But 100 meters, I still felt, okay, feels like don't take any effort. So I felt good with that. After that, all like I was first walking, then swimming. Overall, I felt down in the energy, but it felt like really replenishing it. That I can replenish it in the very late afternoon. I thought, wow, unbelievable, I feel good. I didn't take a soup yet, like I was thinking like maybe adding this every day. I was thinking, wow, this day is completely different, and I felt good and energized and really great. But at 10 o'clock at night yesterday, I couldn't sleep and I start to feel bad. So at 10 o'clock, I drank 1 glass of beef broth. Probably it takes a time. I start feeling a little bit better than I actually could feel asleep. Because before I tried to feel asleep and I couldn't. I felt so bad. So I felt asleep, and today in the morning, so today is day 7. And is to say on day 7, did I mention yesterday I had 67 kilograms on the scales? Today I was on the scales, the same 67 kilograms. So I don't know, I just say the number. If the scale, I don't know. That are just the numbers. And today I feel quite okay. I didn't woke up energized. I did wake up quite nice to wake up, feels good, everything, but not quite energized. It was like, I feel nice, no problems, but overall I have to say like my energy level is really just low. I feel like any muscle contraction I do, it feels different. It feels of less energy. It feels like the muscle tell me, hey, stop. I don't have enough. I don't have a lot of energy left. Leave me alone in some way like this. So this is the experience how I felt, how my diseases went. The first days I felt an improvement. I did fasting some short periods before. I always felt after the second day quite improvement. So I felt quite an improvement, especially with my rheumatism and with the ankylosing spondylitis. I felt a little bit not really measurable. And on the 5th day, where I felt so really bad and I was thinking giving up and quitting, actually since that time the pain is gone. Really, ankylosing spondylitis is in your hips, in the sacral joint. I don't know if you say it like this in English. And it's a really bad pain. If I turn around, sometimes I think I break in 2 halves. And this is like gone. I can move. Also the muscle pain, the muscle ache, it's completely gone. Nothing left. And even my knee felt on day 5 like no pain at all. They still, because it's a little bit deformed, I hope this is the right term to say, you feel it's something inside but no pain. Today it's not really pain. Yeah, it's a little bit pain when I go downstairs or something like I did now. So today is a little bit a setback to the yesterday. I don't believe that my ankylosing spondylitis is healed, but it makes me really think it does so good for 2 days now. Don't feel any pain, like that's really incredible. For more than a year, more than 2 years, I'm not able like to move around like I'm now. Yeah, for more than 2 years with my back. That's really great. So that is my assumption, that there's something is happened in terms of healing. I don't believe it's 100% really healed, and that's why I think maybe if you prolong your fasting to some point, the body is start to healing it. If I go back to normal lifestyle, you eat something wrong, probably no one really knows where it comes from, you will get hurt. And the best thing is I move around the third time because of these insects making this noise, and now they move me, they love me. So you have to endure it. This is with my diseases. And the next thing is about emotional, spiritual experiences. Like I said, on the first day I had this really intensive spiritual, emotional experience with depression, which was really awesome. And then it's also, like I said, this torture myself for days. That is such an spiritual, because you confronted with some thought, you have to deal with it. And especially when you're fasting, there's something you cannot distract yourself by eating some sugar, and then you feel just overwhelmed and tired, and your brain stop anyway thinking because you're tired now. So you're always in an alert condition in some way, and in a very conscious condition to deal with all that stuff which came along with your body, how your body feels, especially is when it goes tough, like even on the 5th day when you feel so bad. You are in a very different awareness and alertness after 5 days fasting than you would just be in the normal. So that makes it really very different, emotional, and I also say it's very spiritual in that. It's the spirit of you, and you have to connect in the situations where you feel strange. You have not always bad pain, but strange, like I tell you how the muscles do. And you have to try to feel, to connect really emotional, spiritual with your body, what your body is telling you, and to calibrate your body and your spirit, your soul, your emotions. And that's for me, that's a really great path to walk on it. So I didn't have besides actually the first, it was the awesome great. It's really it's wrong. The first day it was the awesome, one of my awesome spiritual experience I had the whole day long. It was where I actually wasn't quite in the fast, but but it's even part of the fast. So that is also a recommendation for fasting. It's always health beneficial to your body, to your spirit. But on another hand, I think about this. You have to have an honest and solely and genuine attitude towards your soul, towards your body and yourself when you started fasting, and being convinced by yourself that you will go through it consciously. really with your body, with the target of health, of what should change in your life. Not just, I see some people, they torture themselves for 10 days and 3 months later, it's like nothing happened in their life. They didn't take it as a junction to go in another direction, just fall back in the same lifestyle. Nothing learned out of it, not connected to their body, to their spirit, just experienced it as some torture I have to go through, close my eyes, or just go through. That I think is a wrong approach, but it's just my opinion on it. So, wish you all the best and see you in the future.